What's going on, everybody? Jim Biringer here. Full Press Media, NightCap Recap, Special Team Media Group. James Franklin has been fired as the head football coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions. We all know what his track record is against the top 10 and the top 25. Hasn't won a big game since Ohio State. Hasn't won the Big Ten championship since the 2015-2016 season. That year, they didn't even get to the playoff. Think about that. But they come up short in all these big games. One win against Michigan and Ohio State. He's 4 for 20 against the top 10 in the AP and the College Football Committee rankings. His record speaks for itself. But the loss to Oregon has put a spin and a spiral on the Nittany Lions season. After that loss, they go out to UCLA under Jerry Neuheisel, Nico Iamaleava, as we've documented, and lose. And they don't even show up. And it's on him, and he's to blame. But the straw that broke the camel's back, and maybe it was that, or this was building. But they lose to Northwestern, one of the worst teams in the Big Ten, 22-21. Drew Aller gets hurt, is lost for the season, unfortunately. But everybody who rated Penn State high this season needed to look at the underlying numbers. And you know what? You look at it, and you're like, how is this team one of the favorites to win a national championship? How is this team favorite to win the Big Ten championship? Look at the coach. Look at the quarterback. Drew Aller, average quarterback. Again, I hate to see that the guy went down, but he was average. Can't make the throws. Play calling's awful. When it comes down to it, they just don't get it done. I mean, you go back a couple of years ago, you knew Michigan was going to run the football. They ran it 40 times in the second half, and that was when J.J. McCarthy was playing, and they still couldn't win. He coaches differently in big games. UCLA game was inexcusable. The Northwestern game is more inexcusable. Yeah, the $56 million buyout, but I think enough was enough. There was enough outside pressure, not enough outside noise to say, hey, you know what? Franklin's done here. And one more thing. I've said it. I'll continue to say it. And today's statement is true. Penn State was gifted the semifinals last year in the college football playoff. You got to play SMU and Boise State. They lost to Ohio State and Oregon. Both ranked high. Ohio State goes on to win the national championship. If they're not named Penn State, if they're named something else, Indiana had to go on the road. Penn State goes on the road. They don't even make the semifinals. So the college football playoff rewarded losing. And again, anybody who watches the game knew Penn State was not a real contender for the national championship. Now James Franklin is out. Let's see if they can turn it around.